Hi internet, so while I'm on the TBR train, I thought I would do kind of my theory for TBRs this year and how I'm going to do them, or at least the first half. So the first thing is there is a list of like 50 books to read, or like different questions of books that you can read, like a book from your birth, the year you were born, or a book with a female protagonist, or just all these different things. I'm padding it like it's here. That is what I'm going to be following this year. I'm going to try and mark off as many as I can just for funsies. I think there's about 50 there, which my Goodreads is 50, so that's fine. Even while reading through it, I was thinking of what books would fit. I found out I'm lucky with being born in 1993 because there are a couple of there's a Cruel and Unusual, which I think I already read, by Patricia Cornwell. The Giver was brought out that year, which I have and I want to read. And I kind of want to read the Anne Frank diaries, or the Diaries of a Young Girl by Anne Frank. So that was made then too. There's a lot of books that came out in 1993. I have to look through the list on Goodreads again. But either way, I'm going to be doing that. Other main thing is just to finish books that I've started. So on top of my January TBR, I want to finish books that I've started. I want to really work my way through my graphic novels. By graphic novels, I mean my books from Marvel. And read more classics. I think I've said this a few times. Like, I want to read and fucking Green Gables. And a fucking Green Gables even. I want to read the series. I fell in love with the movie and I want to read the book, so I keep putting myself off it, but I will be doing this. I have other books I want to read beforehand, as well as all the books that are coming out this year that I want to read. I'm just not even going to get into them because I prefer to forget them until they're almost here, and then it's like a surprise. Then I can buy them and read them. See, some of the books I have in this pile that need finishing are Memoirs of a Geisha by Arthur Golden. I love the movie. I'm loving this book. I'm about 70% of the way through, so it won't be far, but I just have to read it. Next one is Tello by Karen Brooks. I am halfway through exactly, and I need to pick this up and continue reading it, and then pick up the other two books in the series, which will clear off read a book over 500 pages. I want to finish Fangirl. I have started Fangirl. This goes into Eleanor and Puck as well. I want to finish them. I know I'm gonna love this book, so I just have to give it a chance and read it. I have to do that with a lot of things at the moment. Next this is my Jane Austen bind up. The main one I want to read is Pride and Prejudice. I want to read Sense and Sensible as well, and I want to finish Emma. It's so hard for me to finish Emma. Emma and I have so many problems. Like, I can watch things based on it, but about where I am in the book now, I get so frustrated. There's another part where I'm going to get so annoyed with it, but I have to do this. One of the books was Read One from Your Childhood, which I want to reread, The Faraway Tree, but like read it as an adult. I think that will be cool. And as I said, my Marvel comic books, graphic novel things, I'm reading The Black Widow at the moment, which I'm liking. I'm finding that the older, like 70s and 60s comic books, I'm not really liking the way they're drawn, but like these ones, yes please, Natasha Romanoff, you do all the things so well. My problem with reading comic books is I'm so used to manga, and just the difference between manga and comic books isn't that large, but I feel like manga's more engaging than comic books, but I will be finishing this and working my way through the rest of them, because I'm not just gonna like have them and never read them, although it is very tempting at this point. I also have like Afterwards and Talon that I want to read, but I haven't already started them. I definitely need to finish all my Patricia Cornwell books. I need to finish the Harry Potter series because Goblet of Fire isn't far enough. Not Goblet of Fire. Order of the Phoenix isn't far enough. I guess that's over 500 pages, isn't it? I want to read the Cebriel series, and there are so many books. I want to read Pride and Prejudice so that I can read the Lizzie Bennet diaries. I don't know why I want to read them in that order, but I want to read them in that order. That was all. That's kind of like this year's TBR. I also want to pick up some Wilbur Smith. Like, my dad is a big Wilbur Smith fan, and there are a few books sitting there. Like, I think he wrote Jessica. It was Bryce Courtney that wrote Jessica. There are a few books by both of them that I want to read that he has. But yeah, it's gonna take a while. As I said, I want to read more classics. I'm gonna finish Carmella. I kind of want to get the TBR books that are already going down as far as I can before I start buying other books, and then I've decided to go super picky. So I am doing a book buying ban this year again, kind of. It's more of a being picky on what I buy. I mainly want to buy hardcover books because I love my hardcovered books, and there are so many books coming out that I want to buy in hardcover, and if I just keep buying random paperback ones that just add to my TBR, I'm not going to get that down, and I'm not going to have money to afford the fucking hardcover ones. I also, when it comes to classics and stuff, there are some pretty covers that I've got my eye on that I want to get. So unless I'm like fully in love with covers or something, I'm not getting them. I will be getting the study series in its covers to match the Chronicles of Ixia, I think that's what they're all called. Oh, so many things. Anyway, I'm gonna go edit these videos and post them. I hope you guys are having a lovely week, and I'll see you next time. Bye. It's a lie, I'm gonna go read Stormglass and I'll edit these tomorrow, because I can. I have a video going up tonight.